What's up, Slackers? NEC Product here, bringing to you another movie review. First thing I'd like to say is, we're getting a little bit of work done on the house I'm in, and this is not my normal spot I usually record in. As you can see, there's some clutter on the sides, and I also have that hole right up there, and that's kind of distracting. So anyways, if you haven't checked out my last video, I did another episode of Disney Penalties. Click right there, right now. Check it out, because I had a lot of fun making it. There's actually a little bit of new editing techniques in it and stuff, and you'll be very surprised when you see it. So, do you know what I love? I love, well, video games, lacrosse, soccer, and guitar. You know what kind of video games I really like? Well, just about everything except for racing games. You know what else I love? I love movies. Now, it's very important that you keep video games and movies very far apart, because if you don't, you get Mortal Kombat! Here's a little backstory. Mortal Kombat is a classic, linear fighting game. It made its break in the late 80s, early 90s because of its intense blood and gore. And let me tell you, those fatalities will say it all.
Shao Kahn win.
At least this game did not have any disturbing side effect on our decent childhoods. Sorry, I have to do that every so often. To start, what's the main problem with this movie? 4 syllables. PG-13. This game was so violent that I could never fit that stuff in. The story centers around 3 people. Johnny Cage, an actor, Sonya, an FBI agent, and Liu Kang, as in, Asian. They're accompanied by Raiden, played by Christopher Lambert. And he sounded like he was choking on rocks the entire movie.
The great tournament was too much responsibility.
Responsibility! They are called in to fight in the mystical battle known as Mortal Kombat, which is spelled with a K rather than a C, because it's more threatening. Everybody entered for different reasons. Johnny Cage, because he thinks it'll be good for his career. Sonya, because she's after a man named Kano. And Liu Kang, because he's, Asian. All these characters are pretty annoying, but it's Johnny Cage's one-liners that really make you want to break something.
You want me to carry your luggage? I pay money, you carry the bags. Thank God I didn't ask him to park the car.
So the tournament is held by the soul-sucking psychopath known as Shang Tsung, and his goal is to, of course, take over the world. So Kano is ordered to kill Sonya in the tournament. Like most of the characters in this movie, he could be really cool. The problem is, he talks.
You know, one-on-one, man-to-man, hand-to-hand.
See my point? He's accompanied by Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and the less I talk about Scorpion's hand, the better.
Disgusting.
Now, these guys are probably the coolest characters in the movie because they don't talk, actually. And for all we know, they could have Jamaican accents or something.
Who's the big hot bag of bear who doesn't bathe and doesn't care?
And then there's Goro, who also works for Shang Tsung. He's a pretty good effect, besides the fact that his lip movements are about as accurate as a sock puppet.
This puny mortal will be no problem.
And let me tell you, he's really been working on his forearms. Whoa. Sonya defeats Kano, Liu Kang defeats this guy, Raiden talks some more, and Johnny Cage even manages to kill Goro, which is an act of kindness after hearing his one-liners.
This is where you fall down.
We then find out why Scorpion and Sub-Zero don't talk. It turns out Scorpion is a fire-breathing skull, it happens, and Sub-Zero is too busy pulling energy from his crotch to talk. The movie kind of follows a format. Someone fights, Raiden talks. Someone fights, Raiden talks. Someone fight, then Raiden talks. Raiden just kind of has that stereotype guru nonsense he always talks about. Shang Tsung captures Sonya. Wait, whatever happened to the brave and powerful Sonya? One minute she's like a big FBI agent, and then next moment you put her arm behind her back, and all of a sudden she becomes... They then are taken into the portal and led to the mystical world known as Outworld, which is made up of knocked over statues, some more knocked over statue, and more knocked over statues. So we all know this format. The villain talks, the hooded henchmen walk in, the good guys are obviously in them. They come out and come on, you know they're gonna come out, come on, get this, come on, you just get this forward, come on! Anyways, Shang Tsung is defeated, everyone is destroyed, and the good guys win. Or do they?
What is it?
Emperor.
You weak, pathetic fools. I've come for your souls.
I don't think so.
Well, I do. When the credits come, it means I can get up and leave and never have to think of this movie again. This movie is the worst. It sucks. It's bad. Ugh. If I had the choice of watching this movie again or taking my shirt off, crawling across a glass-covered street, actually army crawling. On the other side, there are rabid squirrels that aren't only going to kill me, but feed me every single food in the world I hate. I'd probably just watch the movie again, but it'd be very close. Very close. Like a gnat's wing. NEC product is out. Peace.